The following is a dramatisation of one common kind of parent-baby sleep problem brought to us as health professionals. Although your experience certainly won't be exactly the same, it's possible there are similarities. Hannah's 3-month-old baby Ben is partly breastfed, partly formula fed, and Ben is her first child.
Hi Hannah, I'm Pam. So how can I help you today?
It's so unusual that he's even sleeping right now. He never does this during the day.
A number of women who say that to me. They come in here and the baby's sleeping for the first time in, So tell me what has been happening for you and Ben with sleep.
He doesn't sleep, really. Yeah, I've got to do something. I'm going out of my brain. My husband's worried about me. He thinks that we should do controlled comforting. But basically Ben just doesn't sleep. He wakes 6 or 7 or more times through the night.
Really?
Yeah, or more.
So tell me about it.
Well, I mean, I usually try to put him to bed at 6:30.
This is in the evenings.
In the evenings, yeah. And then from 6:30, he'll probably wake maybe 2 or 3 times. But it's just impossible because I can't relax with I'm so exhausted already, and then I can't relax with I get no time to relax with my husband because I'm just constantly afraid that he's going to start crying, 2-3 times between 6:30 and 10 when we go to bed. And then he does sleep, probably his best sleep between about 10 and maybe 2. And then he'll keep waking up every hour after that until I get up at 7. But honestly, I can't always get up at 7. Sometimes I just try and sleep in as long as I can, if I can get him to keep sleeping.
Yeah.
Everyone says that he's overtired and overstimulated and that I just really need to stay home and get him into a really good sleep routine.
Hannah, what have you actually tried?
I did do responsive settling from 6 weeks. And I always put him down as soon as I see the tired signs. He starts to grizzle, he starts to get a little bit upset, and I'll put him down. But he just never falls asleep. As soon as I leave the room, he's crying. As soon as I leave him, he's crying. And I can never get him to go back to sleep. He doesn't ever go into a second sleep cycle. If he wakes up, he maybe naps for 20 minutes during the day, and he's waking up all night, and I'm so exhausted. And my husband's at work all day, and I actually feel like I'm going crazy in the house.
Yeah.
He's just so overtired, so overtired. And I pat, and I pat, and I pat, and I pat. It just doesn't work. But it's my fault. I let him set up really bad habits, and now I'm the one who's paying for it. It's my fault. I shouldn't have. Next baby, if I could ever do this again, I will start responsive settling from day 1 and just get him into a really good pattern, because who could live like this?
Hannah, this is a very distressing and exhausting situation. And the good news is that we have a whole series of strategies that we can work on together to make this situation more manageable.